Welcome back to Pop and Polish. My name is Shannon, and in this video, we are doing some Hello Kitty Halloween nail art. This was requested by you, and let's just dive right in. So in the first little bit, I am attempting to make a Hello Kitty nail charm, Hello Kitty Halloween nail charm. And this is my first time ever doing a Hello Kitty face or head in 3D. So I used some 3D modeling clay that I got off of Temu. And basically I just used one of my nail tools to flatten it into a circle. And then I just used the tool to push the edges up of the circle into tiny little triangles. This was to create the cat ears, and I think it came out pretty cute. I did a lot of playing around. I think this is the type of thing where you can play around with it for a lot, trying to get it perfect. But eventually I got it to a place where I liked it. I decided to do the background a really nice purple. And then because it's Hello Kitty and I want it to be a little kawaii, I did a glitter coat over top of the purple. After curing both the nail and the Hello Kitty head shape, I used some rhinestone nail glue to adhere the Hello Kitty head to the nail before I painted the face on. Even though the clay I used was white, I decided to paint it white anyways. After curing for 60 seconds, I then started doing the face using my smallest dotting tool. I used some black gel paint to do the eyes and then a little bit of yellow to do a cute little Hello Kitty nose. And then used a really tiny fine liner brush to do little whiskers on either side of the face. And already it's starting to look so much like Hello Kitty. So I probably could have just painted her bow on top of her head, but I decided to use a little bit of clay to create a cute little bow. And I had sectioned out just the tiniest little bit of 3D gel clay and used that. You can see it's so tiny. And normally when I'm doing 3D charms or making handmade 3D charms, I do them on that little palette paper and cure it there and then add it separately to the nail or the other object. But this time I decided to put it right on the Hello Kitty head and mold it on top of the head. And I honestly think it turned out really well doing this. And I did that just because it's so tiny. And because this is a Halloween Hello Kitty nail instead of a pink bow, she is getting an orange bow. And then to finish off this nail, I covered the whole thing in a glossy top coat. So tell me what you think in the comments. Did this turn out well? My very first Hello Kitty nail charm. Tell me what you think. So for the next nail, we are doing a really cute spider on an orange nail. And I like to add a layer of matte coat before I paint any sort of detailed nail art. This is just a personal preference. I just find it much easier to do anything detailed on top of a matte coat. So here I am starting with my cute little spider. This is honestly so easy to do, honestly the easiest spider. I started by doing a little circle, which I then filled in black. I added a line that's the web, and then I added 4 simple little lines on either side of the circle to be the spider's legs. And then using my tiniest dotting tool, I just added some cute little eyes, and then my spider nail was finished, top coat, and I think it looks really cute. So I wanted to have like a word or a little bit of writing in the nail set, so I decided to do the word boo in the nail set, and I chose to do a really bright Halloween-y kawaii green as the background, and then using white, I decided to do bubble letters just to, again, make it really cute, add to the Hello Kitty vibe. And I'm going to show you how simple it is to do these bubble letters. I just wrote out the word boo in white and then I filled it in. And then I use my fine liner brush to just do a few little black dots to make the bubble letter effect, but you can use a dotting tool as well. And I think this just turned out so cute, and honestly, it's so simple to do. This next nail is probably my favorite. It is my candy nail because, of course, it's Halloween and Hello Kitty and super cutesy, so you have to have some fun candy. Just makes sense. So using some white gel paint, I just did some really basic candy shapes. They're really easy to do. And I've said this in other videos, but if you just break things down into simple shapes, like this was a circle and basically 2 triangles attached, they're really easy to do. And then I did a little lollipop. And again, this is just a circle essentially and a line. And yet it looks like cute candy that I'm going to color in just a minute. Also, if you've made it this far in the video and you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. We do fun nail art here. Now, to make the nail look cohesive with the other nails, I brought in the same purple and you'll see in a moment the same green to color the candy, and this just makes the whole nail set fit together. But you don't have to have your candy matching if you don't want to. I added a tiny bit of detail to the candy using some white gel paint, and this is just to enhance the look of the candy and make it seem more candy-like. And then to really make the candy stand out against the orange background, I decided to outline it in black. And again, I think this just kind of enhanced the look of the nail. The last nail is my heart spiderweb nail, and I brought back the purple and I brought back the glitter to again tie in and make the whole nail set feel cohesive. But I also think, I keep saying every nail is my favorite nail, but I really like this nail as well. It turns out really, really nice, and it's so simple to do. First, using a little bit of a larger dotting tool, I did a green heart right in the center of the nail. I outlined the heart in black gel polish and then started creating the spider web. Basically just doing straight lines and connecting them with curved lines. I love the way this nail turns out, and honestly, I think it'd be a really good accent nail in a more simpler Halloween set that's not Hello Kitty themed. I think this would be just a really nice accent nail. I had so much fun doing this Hello Kitty themed nail set. Thank you so much for the inspiration. If you have a nail set idea that you think I would like to do, please leave your ideas in the comment. And if I choose yours, of course, I'll give you a shout out. But tell me what you think of this nail set. Tell me what you think of the Hello Kitty nail charm that I did. Which nail is your favorite? Which would you turn into an accent nail? Let me know. I'm always so curious to know what you think. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!